Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what someone can do if they don't get placed into the company of their choice during final placement. This is a very common problem that MBA students face, and most times they are confused should they pursue it or not. And you might feel a bit helpless as well. So today, we will deep dive into the pros and cons and discuss how someone in a similar situation should act. First of all, congratulations on getting placed. It's great that you've managed to get a good offer out of it, but we all know how placements work in a B school. Before you jump to the conclusion that a certain role is not meant for you, it is important to ensure that you have the right reasons to feel that way. In a B school, you are surrounded by a lot of opinions from other students, which can be a daunting and create a bias. So make sure your opinion is not driven by your surroundings. If you think that the role is not what you want, do ensure that you are absolutely clear on the following points. First, you have no interest in pursuing a career in that field. Second, the opportunity will not lead to the path you intend to pursue in reality, but for that, you should know what you want to do. Third, company and culture might not be right, but the role has prosperous opportunity. In that case, you might look at the option of changing the company after gaining some experience. Fourth, you are dead serious about sticking to the plan you want to follow, and no deviations are acceptable. As far as current offer is considered, it is important to conduct your own research about the company and the role that you have been hired for. We'll go in detail on how you can figure that out. To begin with, start reading about the company you have been hired for and research about the industry that they belong to and what is the outlook for the next 3 to 5 years. Read the industry reports by major consulting firms and look out for metrics like year on year growth, addressable market size, foreign investment inflow in the industry, and any impact by external factors on your profile. You can read about this info from IBF, one of the best resources for summarized info. And any positives which might reflect opportunities in the future can be used with the same company and might be worth exploring. Understand that what you should expect from the role and what you have been hired for, what skill sets you might develop, and what does your future look like. Try to get a view of about 2 to 3 years, and you can see if the role that you're hired for expands into your area of interest. You should also evaluate the skill set you'll develop in the role and how it can be leveraged in different industries. Most importantly, if you're willing to mold yourself into any role, you would be an invaluable asset to any organization. Next, alumni and employees of the company can be a good source of reliable information. They can guide you and would provide you with the most accurate information. Reach out to them on LinkedIn, and while sending the request, mention that you have been hired for XYZ role in the company and what is the information that you need from them. In my personal experience, people generally respond if you ask them a direct question and avoid sending them a greeting and ask for their mobile to connect further. Lastly, if you compare brand value more than the role, this might give you some leverage into your role of interest in the future. For example, someone would take a subpar role in Apple because it would add much more value to their future than accepting a very good role in a degrowing industry. Of course, opinions may vary. Now, you did your complete research on the role and still did not find it suitable as per your interests. No problem. Well, at least you know what you don't want to do. That is also a half battle won. Assuming you still have one semester of your MBA left, the suggestion will be to use it judiciously so that by the time you complete MBA, you have a job of your interest in your hands. You should revisit the structure of your resume and tailor it according to the need of the job profile that you want. We'll look at some scenarios. Scenario one is that you have some experience in your field of interest. So start applying for roles that interest you. Start reaching out to alumni from your college who are working in similar roles so that the process gets a little easier for you. Portals like I am Jobs indeed work very well to find out jobs. However, the best resource for finding jobs in the situation would be company websites. Many companies have management trainee programs and they might not have visited your campus. You can find out these programs on the company's website and directly approach HRs and alumni to refer you for these. Scenario 2 is that you have almost no experience in the role of your interest Then the first step will be to build your profile in that direction. Start taking up some live projects or internships. Certifications might not be very useful, but proof of work will take you ahead of the queue. Another option that might be worth exploring is finding a different role in the same company that you got placed and making an internal switch. It might not be possible in all cases, but would be worth trying your luck. At the end of all this, remember to be patient and open to exploration. It might just end up surprising you. At this point, you might feel that this is not the right path for you, but it just might be and lead you to learn some amazing things. Even I wanted a sales and marketing job post my MBA, but I ended up getting a job in one of the supply chain companies. Honestly, I was just relieved at getting placed at that point of time, since the placements were a mess for me. I started the job feeling that I am not at all interested in this, but gradually, when I understood the business and the problems, I became genuinely interested in the role after some time. And it's been almost 3 4 years in the field, and I have never looked back. So, all the best for your journey, and thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with someone who needs to hear this. Thank you.